the Maximum Meathead Podcast.
We should have like an undercover intro.
What do you mean?
One that we use unofficially once in a while.
Yeah.
When we're just casually talking.
Yeah, so it just rolls in.
You'd be like, brap, brap. Maximum Meathead.
What?
Mid-conversation. Oh, this is going good. Hold on. What? Yeah, brap.
DJ Khaled. Yeah, that's pretty nonchalant.
Maximum Meathead Podcast.
We're recording just so anybody's wondering.
It has begun.
It's coming.
No, but on the road, there's a few things now. I'm trying not to be such a pig. So yesterday I was at Wendy's, and you could get lettuce wraps. So I just got burgers wrapped in lettuce, and I didn't feel so guilty anymore. Mind you, I still had a big-ass Frosty and fries, and but usually the couple JBCs that I eat afterwards, I'm like, I feel like shit.
Right.
But with the lettuce wrap, I felt a lot less guilty. So I don't know if it was like a placebo effect, but I actually felt better. Because there is also a negative feel after I eat fast food.
It could be
it always slows me down a couple hours later.
Right. It could be like the vegetable oils too, or whatever they cook Although I don't know if Wendy's does that. I think they're one of the ones that says like cooks on the grill or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but good option anyways. Because I'm always traveling, need some fast food. One of the things I'm notorious for is I find depending where I'm going. Let's say I'm going to London. Okay, it's an hour away. Mm-hmm. I can't go an hour without food. So I find a point en route with my Google map, like a breakfast restaurant, usually Exeter area. Yep. So like 45 minutes into the trip. And I'll call them when I leave home and get them to have a breakfast ready for me. Fried egg sandwich. So I don't eat fast food.
What place do you go to? Because I see that on your picture, your stories
everywhere.
All of them.
Well, it depends where I'm going. I just Google all day breakfast restaurant and find one on route. Mm-hmm. And I call them ahead and say, hey, can you have a breakfast ready for me? And they've always been accommodating.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then I don't wait for shit. I just hop out. Hey, thanks for breakfast. High five. Hop back in my car, eat it. Keep trucking.
It's pretty clean too, really. Like there's not as much oil and shit.
No, I just find I feel better if it's from like a nice home style cooked restaurant rather than a fast food joint.
Yeah, like Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich.
It doesn't digest. That food doesn't seem to digest well with me, man. Yep. Especially, it's funny that you said Tim Hortons breakfast sandwiches because I used to get them all the time, like the farmer's wrap with the hash brown and shit in there.
Yep.
It was like a go-to if I'm rushing for work, which is 99% of the time. Mm-hmm. But now I eat one of those and I feel like shit. It just, my body doesn't, I could tell my body doesn't like it. Like, this ain't good sources. You know, maybe you're getting some nutrients, but it's not a good source.
It's probably like they have oils in the potato thing and they'll have different chemicals. I don't know. I've bought those frozen potato hash brown things before, right? They come in a pack and they're convenient.
They're delicious.
You know, yeah. And I don't know if they deep fry them at Tim Hortons or whatever the fuck they do, but anyways, you're right. On the go, I don't even really like the taste of them, really. Like, it's just kind of a convenient, relatively inexpensive thing and there's like 1,000 Tim Hortons everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So
it's 100% convenience.
Yes.
It's there. I need something in my gut. I don't want it to be a donut. Mm-hmm. So give me breakfast wrap.
There's an egg on it.
That sounds good.
Yep.
They got these egg things, but they're just...
circles.
They look funny to me. I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, Starbucks has those too. I remember I saw them a while ago, and I have, I think they're like a ham and cheese, like egg or whatever.
Right.
I think they're like $5 or $6 for these two little... I don't even know if it's a whole egg. Like, it's fuck all for food. But
yeah, I don't know what the equivalent would be.
They
probably
taste
a whole egg to like 2 or 3 of them.
Mm.
I'm guessing. So there are little options that I've been...
It's just expensive, right? So it's like...
it is super expensive.
I wonder... Like, the bitch of it is, when you're driving, especially, like, I go all over the place, too, you don't have a microwave. Not that microwave is a great option anyways, I guess, for some people, but, like, what the fuck do you bring to eat? You know, the macaroni and beef, it's okay cold, right? But it's not really pleasant, you know? We've done it lots of times, but...
One big one for me is beef jerky.
Sure.
But it's super expensive if you don't have someone making it for you.
And the sodium, though, too. It's super
high sodium. But, man, I don't know. Is it bad?
No, I don't know. I don't want to... I'm not going to speak... I'm not super knowledgeable on the sodium, and there's a lot of different thought processes on that. But I do believe that if you're not used to having an increased amount of sodium day to day, then increasing for a day or two, you will definitely notice the bloat.
Yeah.
Because I think Stan Efferty, maybe he talked about it. But anyways, I believe your body accumulates the sodium over time and then it kind of re-regulates itself. If it's like, oh, I'm going to have a lot of sodium regularly, so I don't need to hold all this water. But initially, your body kind of balloons out a bit.
Right.
All the cells
And I
absorb
agree,
the water.
it does.
So, yeah, so I get super puffy and shit in
Yeah.
because I have all that problems anyways. But so beef jerky is a good convenient for protein, but it's expensive and the sodium's super high. So if you're having, anything except for a fresh breakfast from a restaurant, like if you had a breakfast sandwich for one, crazy amount of sodium, and then you have a bag or two of beef jerky.
Yeah.
Again, crazy amount of sodium.
Right.
You're probably going to be holding water the next day. And whether or not you weigh yourself, like I feel it for sure. Like even going to bed at that night, I'm like, fuck, man. Like I'm holding a lot of water.
Is it bad?
I don't think it's unhealthy necessarily, but it's just uncomfortable. I don't like how it feels.
I kind of like it, the puffiness. I feel more solid to a degree, mind
Sure.
you. But I do when I
But
do.
you're super lean though too, so you'll have a different effect on you.
Yeah, it feels like when I fatten up, usually people are like, "Man, you've been hitting the weights."
Yeah.
Because it just has that effect, right? They don't see my belly get all soft. I'm just a bit more full.
Well, and you're all veined down all the time too, right?
Right.
That
and
sodium
then-
in the water.
Yeah,
and
when I crank in the sodium to the
Yeah.
veins, just pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Just happens.
And you add a little bit of weed in there and your veins just go nuts.
Yeah.
Right? So
And add a bit of weed or a bit more.
yeah. Like a little bit more than my everyday amount.
Yeah.
But no, it's true. So food on the road it's a weird thing to try and seek out.
Yeah,
you know?
to get the best bang for your buck, right? And there's always that good, better, best dilemma. So
Well, and going to like Airbnbs or a hotel room with a fridge, you can go to a grocery store when you get to where you're going, grab like a microwave rice or whatever, and like a whole chicken or whatever. I guess some kind of lunch meat, or they even have that prepackaged shit too. That's
for
cooked.
what, like a Lunchable type deal? You're talking?
No, like the pre-cooked chicken and beef or whatever, and like the strips and the packs in the cooler.
Oh, okay, yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
I don't know. I've never really looked at them for the sodium content, though. I don't know if they're still high or if it's a little better. But it's processed chicken, so it's probably... Anyway. I don't know. It's kind of...
Do they tell you that? They don't, right? They don't have to put that on the package, do
Yep,
they?
for
They
sure.
do?
Yeah, it's on the label.
Oh. On everything?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's on like the water bottle I have right here, I think. Let me see. I'll double check. Yep. Calories, fat, carbs, protein, all 0. Sodium, 35. Calcium, 75 milligrams.
There's sodium in there?
Yeah.
It's naturally occurring in water?
I don't know. I guess so. Electrolytes, bro.
Weird.
Yeah. So I don't know. How do we get there? Oh yeah, food on the road.
Yeah.
So packing food. We got a question yesterday about if you don't meal prep before you go somewhere, what do you do? What's kind of your good, better, best options? So that's how we kind of ended up here. But
Right. So there's alternatives to fast food. If you think it's just fast food,
Yeah.
even at fast food, if that's your last resort, there are pretty good options.
Sure.
If you ask or whatever, you know what I mean?
yep. And even like Wendy says chili and shit, which
Yeah.
I mean, I don't eat a lot of beans anymore, but still, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know?
And they got salad. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's something.
Yeah.
Get a salad and then 3 just meat patties
And then a Frosty.
and a Frosty. I love ice cream, man. I eat it so much.
I know.
Oh,
I don't
kills
typically
me.
feel like ice cream until I have ice cream, and then I'm like, all right.
yeah.
It's
And then
game
you get
over
the
now.
taste for blood. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you get that scent, and you're like, yeah.
It's so good. I had a friend over, and I tried to put the tub away half full
A friend over.
in the freezer. Laying in bed, hour later, I get up, go to the kitchen. I just eat a couple more scoops, make my mouth so full as much ice cream as I can put in my mouth.
Chipmunk
Go
style.
back to bed. I'm just like blah 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 blah. She doesn't say nothing, right? She's still sleeping. I thought. On like the 3rd time I do this, she's like, "What the hell do you keep doing?" Like, you getting up and he's like,
Busted.
finish the fucking card and just get it over with.
What kind of ice cream was it?
Ben and Jerry's, million flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. It didn't really hit the spot like I thought it would, but
It's ice cream.
I need to
and
move on to just something different.
You tried the Tonight Dough one?
Yep. Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, it is. The Tonight's dough or, yeah.
I don't know. It's got that guy on it.
I've been eating exactly. That guy. I'm not sure either who he is, but Tonight Show host or something.
Yep.
Anyhow, Death by Chocolate Kawartha ice cream. That's
Hey, see, I don't know. I haven't had the Quarth. I've heard
that's
good
my
things.
kick, man. Oh, it's good. It's good.
Just
I
that
don't
one
know.
kind.
I don't know why it's good. Usually, chocolate's not the flavor I go for.
Mm-hmm.
I love chocolate, but not chocolate ice cream per se.
Really?
And this one's just chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. Ooh, man.
I like chocolate
It's, like,
ice cream.
creamy,
Just
you
plain.
know?
I don't like shit in my chocolate
Yeah,
ice
but
cream.
it just blend. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
We got to try this ice cream. I'm gonna buy some tonight.
All right.
Buying some. You'll try it out.
And then we'll
next podcast, we're gonna have a Kawartha Death by Chocolate review.
We can just bring a tub tomorrow, man.
I keep forgetting we got video. I got my shorts hiked up to my crotch and scratching myself. Whoops.
Oh, well.
Jesus. That was the one perk
We're doing
of
it for the
recording a
gram.
podcast. They wouldn't see us if we were a mangled mess.
Yeah, no shoes, no socks. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's summertime.
Oh, well. Yeah, it's like a whole 2 degrees out. We're celebrating.
Probably more
early.
than that.
Is it?
I think so. Maybe not today. It was like 13 the other day.
I almost went for a run the other day. Yeah, that day.
Yeah.
Just because it was so nice. I just needed a reason to get outside. I didn't.
I wear a muscle shirt to the gym. I count that as getting a tan, you know?
There you go.
What day is it? March, February?
I
Yeah.
walked to get my mail, so that's how I got outside. The whole 5 minutes.
Better than nothing. Especially if you're underground.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was working night shift. And,
So it's been a while. What have you been up to?
oh, man, I don't even know. A lot of it I can't say because it's on the lowdown right now.
Right.
But and that's been taking up the majority of my time. And I'll talk about that in the future, probably. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, probably.
Muscle Bill don't even know about some of the things.
Well, I'll catch up tonight. Baby.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to plug away and be better at things. Mine rescue competition is going to be coming up in the near future, so I'm going to have to sharpen up my game on mine rescue procedures, protocols, equipment, all that shit. Just be on par. How to react to disasters and be the whichever team member I end up being this year. I gotta be the best I can be in that slot, right?
So at work now, are you the, what was it? Like the chief guy or whatever above ground? Remember you wrote that test, you passed
The briefing
exam?
officer, yeah,
yeah.
I ended up passing the exam and all that stuff. I don't know if we've talked about
So
that.
are you,
We did.
I think so. But I don't know, are you doing it actively at work now when it's like
If-
mine rescue?
yeah,
if that was the
it's
case,
a
you're the guy?
possibility.
Yep.
I'm qualified to do that now.
How many
and-
people do they like choose from, or how do they determine who's doing that?
I don't know. It's the first time I've seen the course offered
Oh, okay.
in a long time.
Nice.
And there were 6 of us that took it, and I think 3 of us passed.
So is that a potential then for the mine rescue competition that you could potentially be the chief? Or chief?
Yeah, no.
Chief.
You know who wants that?
Briefing officer.
Briefing officer. You know who wants that job is Jason Phillip,
Oh, awesome.
the originator of Muscle
Yeah,
Bill.
yeah. The OG.
Yeah, he's wanting that slot. So
Cool.
I'm not ready for that. I want to be part of the action,
Mm-hmm.
in the mix. So we'll see what's up. But I did do. We had a practice scenario disaster that happened at the mine,
Right.
and they threw me as the briefing officer. So I did get to practice that role
Nice.
in one case, and it was a lot of fun. But it's a lot of waiting. Like when you're underground, being the team, so you get orders. I'm used to getting the orders from the briefing officer. Hey, you got 20 minutes. Be at this location. Report any conditions en route. Blah blah blah. Let me know what you find there, or anything dangerous on the way. That 20 minutes flies. Like next thing you know, it's like holy shit, we got to call the briefing officer because if we lose contact with the briefing officer, the guy on surface, he's to deploy another team to come save us. So
Right.
now everything's fucked because all the focus is on us. Let's say we had team 2 and 3 ready to do something like special kind of evacs, or they knew there was this kind of trauma and we needed this, and they're all ready for that. We stop communicating. That goes out the window.
It's all gone. They go
Right
get
now,
you. Yeah.
team rescue. first thing, right? So you don't want to fuck that up.
Right.
You don't want to all of a sudden initiate a wide panic and nothing's wrong. You're just working on the thing. So what I was getting at was, as a team member underground in a mine, sorry if people don't know or heard me talk about this previously, that 20 minutes flies by. When you're on surface as a briefing officer, you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs like, what the hell's taking these guys so long? They should be there by now, blah, blah. And underground, it's like, man, you're just barely cutting it. And it's just, I don't know. I like being in the shit.
Yeah,
I think.
it's the big adrenaline, and you have you've got more activity going on instead of staring at the fucking clock.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that's cool. Fire department, same old thing. Training for my examinations in the summer. And we just had Orange come in yesterday, which is when shit hits the fan in an accident or something, they have to fly in the choppers.
Yeah, right.
They're the Orange medics. So they came in, gave us a little seminar last night, kind of what they do and stuff. Pretty crazy shit. Be hard to deal with, man. Like, they know every call they get is shitty.
Oh, yeah, they're dealing with the worst, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. They're talking about how, like, on people that are dead, you can't throw IV in them, so they drill into their shoulder bone, and then it's not intravenous, it's interosteo or something like that, and they pump fluid through the bone marrow. And that's just like that's like step one for them. That's easy. Like,
why on a dead body would they do that?
When they're reviving somebody, trying to get things going again.
Right.
They even shock a dead heart.
Jeez.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's
they
what Fozzie wants to get into too, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if he still wants to continue on that path or not, but I knew a lot about the Orange Medics because of Fozzie.
Yep.
And it makes sense that Fozzie, one of the most knowledgeable guys I know about it, wants to be this type, because it seems like it's like next level paramedics.
Yeah, progression for sure.
Maybe not, but it seems that way. They do a lot more stuff inside the chopper than I think any ambulances can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, because they're dealing with people who are almost dead.
Yeah, and they do blood transfusions, everything in there. So dead or almost dead or dead, right? VSA, when they get there, a lot of time try to revive them. So pretty crazy. That was cool. What about you? What have you been up to?
I've been all over the fucking place lately, really. The last couple of months have been kind of crazy.
Yeah,
It's been good.
It's been fast paced.
I know. It's like every weekend was busy, and now I've had 2 or 3 weekends at home, and it still feels like they've been busy too, because I'm just like, shit's been going, you know?
I bet.
It's
like
good.
what? Like what?
I went to Florida to the hybrid meet back in January, and I was sick. And then I went to the pre-script course in Toronto, and sat down with Jordan and Killian. And then that podcast came out and got a huge response from that. So that was awesome.
Shit, have we not talked since you've been in the
no
pre-script course? No?
Well, Bri, I think.
Okay, yeah, that was after that, but we never
we
touched on anything there.
Yeah, we just brushed Bri.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
just talk about that shit. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been busy, man. And then I went to a concert in London this week, and I got another talk in Wingham coming up in basically a month from now.
Awesome.
So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit happening.
Awesome. The jiu-jitsu gym wants you to come in.
Yeah.
Do a talk.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
It'd be sweet if we do what I was talking about earlier too, if you're in on that.
I think that'll be a big hit, if you will. I don't know.
Mental, physical training. Maximum Meathead Podcast sponsored.
Yeah.
What? Perfect. You're going to cut that recording. That's going to be the intro. Oh, that's dope, man. So the power lift, talk about that a little bit. Why were you there? I seen you with some cutie. That's all I know.
It's a girl from Montreal. She's a power lifter, and she got third best Wilks. No, she got the highest Wilks on the amateur day, and I think fourth best overall, including the pros the next day.
Nice.
For the women, sorry.
Nice.
But so her coach couldn't go, and she asked if I go down and know her through the EPC and stuff. She competes with that federation too. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll go down to Florida and check it all out.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I met a whole bunch of people, saw some cool shit. It was Jamal pulled a 971, I think, deadlift, which was the heaviest deadlift at the time to be ever pulled in a meet. So that was cool. And it was go though. Like, it was the same weekend as Super Bowl, which I had no idea about until I got down there.
Yeah.
It's like, why is there so many fucking people everywhere?
Why is Super Bowl there?
Yeah, it was in Miami.
Oh,
which is where,
man.
so
It would have been crazy.
dude, yeah, everything was sold out. Everything was gone. Like, it was nuts. So I didn't know that until we landed in Fort Lauderdale, and the flight attendant, she's like, well, hopefully everyone enjoys their Super Bowl weekend. I'm like, what are they talking about? And the guy's like, yeah, everybody on here is going to the Super Bowl. I'm like,
Oh,
where's the Super Bowl? It's like, it's
Right.
right here, man. Like, oh. Like, yeah, I watch sports too. But
hilarious.
yeah. No, it was good. There was it's real sketchy down there though in some areas. Like, it was in the daytime. We were in, I think it was called Wynwood. But walked around daytime, there's people everywhere. Like, super nice place. Painted buildings everywhere, seems safe. And then we were walking back on, I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday. Probably Saturday. Anyway, it was after dark. We stopped for supper on the way because she competed that day or whatever. Walking back, we're walking down the street. It's crazy amount of lights. There's this place with Dennis Rodman doing a guest appearance and like fucking people everywhere. Turn a corner and like there's no more street lights. Just dead. And so instantly I'm like, okay, we're like 2 blocks away from the Airbnb. Straight walk. But those 2 blocks have no street lights until like a block or half a block from where we need to be. Right? So I can see the lights.
Yeah.
But we got to get there. So in the back of my head, I'm like, this is a bad plan, but we're almost there, right?
Yeah.
So we go down the street, and there's still no lights. And then I start seeing people, like, just in the dark, right? Laying on the ground and whatever. And I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. And then the next corner, there's a gas station. Bars on the windows and the doors and shit. And I'm like, all right, that's a good sign. And then we come around the building corner, you know, as we get closer to it. And there's about, I want to say 7 or 8 bicycles in the parking lot with these guys on them, just sitting there at the gas station. And then probably another 4 or 5 guys standing around the gas station. And like, I'm the odd man out in this situation, if you know what I mean? Yeah. And anyway, so it's on the corner and I'm like, fuck. So instantly I think, okay, we'll turn. Look to the left, pitch black road with bums everywhere.
Yeah.
So I look straight again. It was like in a movie. I like, look left, that's a bad plan. Look straight, and I see these guys up to the left, and then past that in the darkness again, another gang of people standing around in the street. So,
and where's your end point? Past those guys?
Past them.
Okay.
Like 1 more block.
Yeah.
We're almost there, but both of them have no lights.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, fuck it. I look left again, and then I see cherries on a cop car down the street.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, this is a better option. At least there's a cop.
Yeah.
Turn left, start walking. You know, the adrenaline's starting to pump a little bit. I'm thinking this could get bad. And so we're walking down there, and then all of a sudden I start seeing these people coming out of these little alleyways between buildings, and we get closer to the cop. Well, the cop's dealing with an altercation in the street, and that's why there's a cop car with the lights on. So coming around this truck, there's a guy with his pants around his ass and no shirt on, waving his hands in the air, and I'm like, we're in Florida, so there's guns everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is bad. And as I'm looking at this guy, there's a guy in the alleyway yells at the girl I was with out of nowhere, and I'm like, instantly I thought, I'm dead. I'm alone in the alleyway. I'm the only white guy in a 6-block radius.
Yeah.
And I'm with this little white girl from Montreal.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. But anyways, so we bolt further, go around another corner, found another cop car with like 3 cops. So talk to them. We're like, hey man, I'm going to call an Uber. I'm just going to stand here for a minute. Called an Uber. The guy's like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? I don't know. We're going back to Airbnb. Anyway, long story short, we got back there, but it was fucking sketchy, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Like I haven't been in a situation like that maybe ever, but it was just like
The sweat was coming.
Oh yeah. It was like the stress sweat right away. Instantly. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Should have turned around and went back, the long way. Anyway.
What do you do?
Yeah. Anyway, it's a good weekend other than that. A little bit of a scare, but nothing happened. And
Did you have any weapons on you at all?
No, because it flew.
Oh, yeah.
Can't have any weapons on the plane.
Yeah, true.
So, I was carrying a backpack full of shit, and so was she. So I'm like, I can't even really run that fast, let alone I can't run anyways. But
yeah.
Anyways, let's Florida.
Yeah, it's wild.
Stay under the lights and you're good to go. But
I had something like that happen in Chicago. Chicago's a tough place too, man.
Yeah.
And it was nighttime. We were coming back all pissed off from the bar. And forget why we got off. We had this guy running us around. We're in his carriage or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But we ended
Rickshaw.
up getting off, I think, because we were so smashed and we were bouncing all over the place. We're like, we want to walk for a bit. And the girl I'm with, there was a guy. We passed a guy, then I seen he was walking behind us. Fairly big guy. I'm like, okay, keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on this guy. We're maybe 5 minutes away from the hotel. The girl I'm with just starts running, man. Doesn't say anything, just starts running.
Yeah.
She's like, come on. Grabs at me and just starts running. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm running right beside her, right? Because she can't run that fast. You can run a lot faster than her, right?
Right.
Like half jogging, like, what are you doing? She's like, just try to give her, but she wasn't an athlete, right? She was like in shape girl, but
Yeah.
it was just she seemed like she was running for her life, but wasn't getting very far. So first it was like a big blow up, dramatic scene for nothing.
Right.
So she finally stops and she's like, did you see that guy? I'm like, what? The guy was following us. I'm like, so you decided you're just going to run? She's like, yeah, we had to get away. I'm like, no, that's not what you do. First off, tell me if you're worried. You know what I mean? Don't just blast off and be like, come on, try to keep
I'm
up
out.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that guy, I don't know, either taking care of business or wouldn't take care of business. You don't really have a choice.
It's funny those situations just pop up sometimes.
Yeah, I found I was in that situation all the time when I was dating a girl from Toronto. And just the neighborhood was so fucked up, and everyone would just walk by it like it wasn't happening because everyone's so immune to it. And I was like, these guys are all on the borderline of losing it. They're losing it. Their hands are in the air. They're yelling. They're fucking on the streets. They're kicking shit around. They have already lost it. It's just a matter of time for them to direct it to a person. Meanwhile, everyone's just walking by them. Hundreds of people just walking by.
So I don't like going out. Like I don't have any interest in going to bars and shit anymore. Like there was a while where even like after I stopped drinking, where we go to the bar with a bunch of friends and like the amount of almost altercations is just way too much stress. Like I don't want to deal with a bunch of drunk guys who are angry at the people I'm with or whatever for no reason.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one with the level head, and I'm the one that's feeling the stress right now. But I'm the one with the keys in the car, so I can just fucking leave. But I got all these people I got to drive home.
Yeah.
So I'm not leaving. So it's this whole like, not worth it, man. I'm stay home.
Seeing it from a sober eye is
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
I'd just rather not get involved.
Dude, I had such a wild, it could get nuts. Like I try to keep the peace now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm there just have a good time, meet girls. Last thing I want to do is fight at the bars.
There's enough to go around, right?
One of the last times I was out in, I'll just keep the details to a minimum, I guess. I meet this guy. We start getting along great. He's buying drinks. I'm having drinks. We're all having drinks. Big group of us, girls, guys, blah, blah, blah. There's this drunk idiot that kept coming to the group of girls and just being a mess. Like I'm talking, like couldn't even make words, just being a fucking idiot. Like he's lucky he didn't just get punched out right off the get-go trying to hit on these girls. So the girls are getting really irritated and they go to my new friend and they say, this guy's really bothering us. Can you do something about it? So he goes to me and he's like, hey, man, do you mind giving me a hand? This guy's giving the girls trouble here and I want to deal with it. I go, hey, man, no problem. I'll take care of this. So I go I seen what group he was, like a group of guys he was with. First off, I go tap the guy that's drunk on his shoulder and I say, hey, man, you're bothering the girls. You got to leave them alone. Just go do your thing. Go over to hit on all those girls you want. You know, all those girls on that side of the bar.
Leave these three alone, yeah.
Don't hit on these ones.
Yep.
Okay? Looks at me like I'm a fucking idiot. Okay? I'm like, dude, I'm just doing this for you. Okay? I'm telling you this before it escalates. So then I see him go right to his group of buddies, and his group of buddies are like mean mugging all of a sudden. So I walk in, and buddy that asked me to do something about it is beside me the whole time. So I walk right to his group of buddies. I'm like, hey guys, listen. I know your friend's probably trying to make me out to be the asshole, but he's creeping on our girls over there. They've came to us and complained that he's a problem. We asked him nicely just to leave them alone. That's all we're asking. Control your friend. Okay? Oh, but it didn't go over so, like, I'm being nice, right? I'm being nice. Long story short, you never know who you're messing around with because the guy that was quiet asking me to make this, like, resolve this problem, when guys started yelling at me, he just pulled out a piece. He pulled. I was like, holy shit! Whoa! Just pulls out a pistol, man. He's like, yeah, they want to fuck with you, Joel. I'm like, holy shit. So I'm telling him now. I'm telling my new buddy. I'm like, whoa, dude. He's like, ain't no problem now, blah blah blah, type deal. And he's yelling at, and like everyone's listening.
Yeah,
right?
everybody's got it.
Yeah, people are fucking around now. But I'm like, I'm the one that's most distraught about the whole situation. Everybody, I'm like, dude, the only problem is you waving that piece around my head.
Yeah.
You look jittery, man. Like, put that somewhere safe. Oh yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was just a reminder. Like, I never get into altercations bar. I was minding my business. Like, that could easily happen to me.
For sure.
But it's just, I go ask these goofballs to be nice, and they start trying to heat up and being dicks. And first off, they wouldn't want to do that because some of the guys in our corner were mean motherfuckers, man. I did them a favor. Actually, he did them a favor, scaring them off. Because
otherwise, they're going to come outside. Yeah.
Yeah, like this would have escalated terrible. And these were like young university kids, like early 20s, just trying to be hot shots.
Yeah.
And these were like OGs of the area, right? You don't mess around. I just met them.
Yeah, you're just a guy who comes in for the weekend and
Yeah,
goes home.
I just came in just like, hey, this is my friend. I'm with these hot chicks. I'm like, yeah, these guys are sweet.
Sick,
you got hot chicks here. Let's be friends. Then he asked me to do me a favor. Next thing he's like, Joel got your back with a fucking gun beside my head. I'm like, holy. Whew. So anyways, yeah, that's why I don't like altercations at the bars.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was on my side this time, but
you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Exactly.
Nope.
Jesus.
I'll stay the fuck home. And
I don't know how we got on that, but yeah.
I don't know either.
I'll still go out, but I'll just take it easy. Try to shut her down. You know what I think it is? You just got to leave before 1.
100%, man. That's a great rule. So if you ever want to not have a gun pointed at your head at the bar, go home before 1.
Yeah.
If you don't hit a home run by 1 o'clock, strike the fuck out.
Yeah, that's it.
Hit on the Uber driver or something.
That's right. Go get old Fleshy out of the cupboard.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Always warm if you put her in the warm water.
It's true though. I actually get nervous now at the end of the bar just because.
Yeah, man.
I just seen so much shit. You know what's funny too? That now I just said that I was at a restaurant with a chick the other day, and I got up out of my seat and I seen something out on the street, and I went and took a look and I came back. While I was out, they could see me. It's all glass there. We had the table by the window. And the waitress goes to the girl I was with. She goes, that guy seems like he's seen a lot of shit. What does that
mean?
What does that? So I came in and she told me that. She's like, you won't believe what the waitress just said. I'm like, what? Like, what's wrong? She's like, she said you seem like you've seen a lot of shit. That's exactly what she said.
What was in the street?
No, it was someone selling something. I went and bought.
Okay.
What the hell was it? Was it a flower or something? I don't know.
We'll go with it.
Maybe it's a secret.
That's one for later.
Yeah.
In other news, we hit our 1-year anniversary, so that's sick.
Happy anniversary.
Happy meat-iversary.
Yeah, that's sweet. How many episodes in a year?
18.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Damn, that's pretty good.
It's been a wild ride.
More than one a month. 1.5.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's right.
Good.
Good math.
Yeah. It's been great. Actually,
yeah.
It's funny. Today I had a buddy call me and he was laughing his ass off about one of our earlier episodes that I totally forgot about. He's like, man, blah, blah, blah. He's going on about it. He's laughing. Then I re-listened to the episode and I started howling. It's been a lot of fun.
I don't remember. Yeah, like I still would like to go back through the old ones and just find some clips or whatever, but I don't remember anything that we've ever talked about. No. And so same thing, like especially with this last one with Bri, had so many things come to my like, oh man, the spoiler alert and a bunch of shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? What? Like, oh yeah, I guess that happened.
I wonder how many people hang their wife's titties now at the dinner table.
Dude, so I would be curious if anybody is going to incorporate. I mean, kids probably throw that off though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I would be so pissed if my mom's titties were at the dinner. I would be so pissed, man. That's the one time where I would not follow suit.
Not cool with this.
I'd be like, yo, Dad, I've put up with your shit long enough.
Put that shit in the closet.
Yeah. You get you destroy that. That don't go. That might find its way to a yard sale if it goes in the closet.
Yeah.
Dude, did I tell you that some kid in Goderich has my fight robe?
No.
Was wearing my fight robe.
What? How'd he get it?
My dad said he got rid of some shit. I said, Dad, what have you been up to in the house? He's like, I've just been cleaning some shit out of the house. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, did you by chance throw out my or you give away my fight robe? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't in your pile of shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So this guy was like, this guy came up to me in the gym. Was like, dude, I seen Paquette written across it. And you got sponsors. It's like the bathrobe style.
Yeah,
with the hoodie, right?
When you walk out to the
this guy was walking right. I don't know if it's one of the homeless guys because he gave it to the free place where they give away all the
Restore
clothes.
or whatever, or the Sally Ann.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, Salvation Army.
And yeah, so that's funny.
Good story. Anyway, that's funny.
I had a good laugh, especially when he just said I got rid of some shit. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Sweet.
Don't ask me if I'd like to keep that as a memory or something. You know,
shouldn't
what I
have
mean?
kept it in the pile of shit though.
Yeah.
That's lesson learned.
Yeah. Funny thing is, he probably made that pile. And then he called it my pile of shit. There was no pile to go away anyway.
Yeah, right.
I can guarantee you that.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a while. There was the hospital shit you had to fight. There's a whole bunch of crazy shit. You can go back and where's our Facebook memory like
Yeah, the recap.
for audio? Yeah.
That's what we need.
That's okay. Maybe I'll work on that. Good idea.
Yeah, even the guess. And it's propelling. I mean, it's only going to get better and better.
Yeah, we got this cool new shit coming and tomorrow's going to be a good day.
This is kind of a filler episode. Tomorrow we're going to go hit a gym on location, have a podcast.
Yeah. Check out this thing I got recording right now.
Yeah, we got this.
Little trial.
What do you call that? Or you
Zoom.
don't want to talk?
Well, it don't matter. They're all, Zoom recorder.
Zoom recorders.
See if I can figure out how to do that. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
if
cool.
the sound quality next shot is lacking, it's because we're trying this mobile stuff.
I don't think it'll be lacking. It might be a little different, but they're
Should
like,
be still good.
Yeah, they're high quality recordings. So
Yeah. It'll be good.
yeah. But anyways, lots of cool shit. So it's been a good year, and whoever's been listening, thank you.
Yeah, props to you
Whoever's
guys.
new to listening, I mean, apparently there's some funny shit in the history, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And thanks for coming on. So, I had something else I was going to say too. Oh yeah, Wingham Mental Health Matters. April
your
9th.
speech?
Yeah, gonna do that. So that's cool.
April 9th,
Yeah, it's a Thursday at 7 p.m.
Thursday,
And,
7 p.m. Wingham?
Yeah, right on the main street, pretty much beside the Chinese food restaurant. If anybody knows the big town of Wingham.
Now, is this going to be similar to your other?
I'm going to try
Talks?
a little different, but
You got-
similar for
you
sure.
got something else brewing?
Yeah.
Some additions or?
Yeah, so it's going to be, I want to do more of an open kind of conversation part kind
yeah.
of thing. So I want to get whoever comes out a little bit more involved, like not,
Yeah. Do you get many
Nothing.
questions at the end of your?
Yeah, usually there's a bit of a quiet period. I think people just kind of find their place and then,
Yeah.
I don't know, eventually decide to ask a question or something. I don't know. But no, it's for the most part. So that's kind of what I want to try to do, more of a guided conversation, I guess,
Nice.
as opposed
Just a
to
group discussion.
Yeah. So, and it's a mental health matters thing. So they were big in the community there. They've been around for a couple of years now. And,
Oh, so it's a group putting it on?
yeah, it's I think they started with suicide awareness. Don't quote me on that because I don't know a lot about them and my memory's shit too. But they've done a bunch of events already, and they have another event coming up, I think, the end of April, and they do like a walk for awareness for suicide or something in May. So they have a bunch of stuff coming up in the area. So it's super cool that they reached out to me and asked me to come in. I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome. So
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Good, man.
yeah, it's neat, word of mouth and just small community, I guess. But
Yeah, it's coming along.
yeah, it's nice. So, and then, Sean or whatever, we'll see if we can work that out. And I got some other stuff on the burner I'm keep on the down low for now, but see how that all comes together the next couple of weeks. And
Yes, you definitely do.
so it's been cool, man. It's some good stuff coming up. But how do we even start this? Oh, yeah, food on the road. Did we finish that?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either. If you were going to pack a meal for like a couple meals for tomorrow, so we're talking about this. Maybe it was before we started. I don't know. We talked about the beef.
Yeah, the beef.
So for example,
That
for
would be
tomorrow,
my
we're going
answer.
away. We're going to hit a bit of a road trip for the day. What's your go-to? I'm going to maybe bring this if I don't eat it tonight.
Okay, how about this?
Yeah.
We got a lunch pail, okay?
Yeah. What are we filling?
We got 8 items.
Okay.
We could put 4 in the meat.
Okay.
Okay, so me and you are going away tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay, this is what we're doing.
Okay.
4 items each. You go 1 item first.
I want an orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
Okay, so oranges.
Yep.
So 2 days worth of oranges? We're
Whatever.
going away for 2 days.
Probably.
How many oranges do you bring?
I mean, I bought a box at Costco, so I've been having 2 a day.
Of Christmas oranges?
No, the big ones,
Oh, the big ones.
normal style.
Okay, so you want 4 oranges at least.
Yeah, I mean, for tomorrow, I'll just probably bring 1, but yeah, it's something I like. I don't know why. I feel.
I love oranges.
Yeah, I've been
A
digging
good
them lately.
orange? Oh, man.
They're big and like whether they're tart or I don't know, sour, whatever you call orange stuff, sweet. I don't care. They're all good.
Orangey.
Yeah, citrus like.
Yes, it's just like...
But anyway, that's my first one, just because it's on the top of my head, because I want one right now. Yeah,
That'd be good.
What about you?
A pasta.
Pasta. Okay.
Yeah. Some sort of carb.
Pasta's not even on my radar.
No?
I literally like never eat pasta.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel so heavy after.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Just heavy and big and fat. Strong.
I hate it. Yeah, the fluid retention is real.
It's funny that's how I feel, though, man. When I feel all fat and bloated and shitty, I also feel strong.
Sure, absolutely.
Not athletic. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to feel that way when I go grapple tonight, especially with hot coming down.
Right.
I don't want that, but meanwhile, I just chugged a liter of chocolate milk and it
Yeah,
beat
but
it.
that's like 3 hours from now.
yeah,
So you'll be all right.
yeah. But we got more meals to come.
So
So I'd be pasta. You'd throw in oranges. What else? We're at 2 at 8.
I like chicken more lately. To be
Chicken?
honest with you. So some kind of. Well, I'll probably grab a roast chicken tonight. That's
Okay,
my plan.
roast
Yeah.
chicken. I'm probably gonna grab some beef.
Yep.
So now we got
Well, what kind? Ground beef.
ground beef.
We'll cook it up in the frying pan.
Yeah, like a medium or something. Whatever's on sale, to be honest.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
So we got
We
orange.
got orange chicken.
Orange.
I like rice, so because I'm not at home, I'll grab maybe 2 packs of microwave basmati in the Uncle Ben style. Convenient, microwave them, put them in a Tupperware, something done.
Nice.
That way I got chicken and rice right there, and
Yep.
half an orange each. There's 2 meals.
Green Giant bag of veggies, frozen.
Yeah.
Then I have my veggie supply to balance out whatever.
You doing the broccoli, cauliflower, carrot shit, or the
Yeah. I think it's called the Californian.
Yep,
That one.
nice. And we got one more, eh?
We got 2 more.
No, yeah, like 1 each.
Yeah.
Are we going straight to ice cream now? Is that what we're doing?
Whatever you'd want to bring for the. Let's say what would be a snack that you'd want for the road?
Well, so
we got our meal.
realistically. So
We got
not
a real
what
meal.
do I want? This is what I do have. I have 2 sandwich bags with a scoop and a half of chocolate protein in them. So I'm bringing that for sure. So I guess that's one of my go-tos for on the road,
There you go.
especially.
Protein powder.
I don't eat a lot of protein powder as a rule, but on the road for sure. I brought my funnel in my cooler, 2 bags of a scoop and a half of chocolate protein. That way, if my water bottle's empty, stop at a gas station, buy a water bottle, funnel in the top, fucking done, shake it up.
Yep.
There's a shake right there. And then if I was going to have something else with it, some of the stations have, what are they called? The little bars that are like Kind bars or something, They're just like almonds, and shit.
Yeah.
So maybe something like that, or maybe just a shake. It's just see what they got. But realistically, that's exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. So it's not really hypothetical. Chicken and rice, protein shake, an orange, and just see what's up. Yeah,
Go from there.
that's exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. So, what about you?
Probably the same, except with beef.
You're talking about the pasta though. You want to get that Annie's
I want
gluten free.
that. Annie's gluten-free rice pasta.
The macaroni style or the shell?
The macaroni style, the
Nice.
cheese, I believe. And then for a snack, I don't know, but you know what? I'll probably exchange those frozen fruits for my roughage supplement.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's going to be easier to take, and fucking when those vegetables thaw, they make a mess. So I'm going to just take the powder. So I got pasta, beef, all my greens in a powder form. Ooh, what do I want my snack to be?
Tough one.
It's mixed nuts or beef jerky. Probably will
Right.
be. It'll be a pickup on the way.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
It's easy. You know, and that's realistically, and then we'll probably grab a meal out tomorrow somewhere.
Yeah.
And there's a day's food, like, ish. We got breakfast on the way and then snack.
probably a decaf coffee. Try to limit the stimulants until I hit the gym. I don't want to spike early. And
Yeah.
feel like shit.
Yeah. Literally a day of food, I guess, tomorrow. We're going to get up, go, grab breakfast, coffee, got a protein shake. At least I'll have mine after we're done lifting, and then probably eat something else, and then have the chicken and rice around supper time, and another chicken and rice around after that.
Yeah,
You know, there's a day.
yeah. Tomorrow breakfast. I'm gonna load up big on breakfast tomorrow though.
I'll probably go opposite, yeah.
Yeah, you'll go opposite. I'll
Yeah.
get. I'd like to stop in Stratford at that place if we could swing it.
Famous
It
or whatever
has
it's
this-
called?
Starts with an F, not finishers.
Yeah, it's right on the corner.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called. They got the Sam Squanch breakfast or whatever.
I don't know. They got this
Yeah,
big. It
big
comes out in a
bitch.
big cookie tray.
You're going to get that?
Probably.
Nice. I'll probably do 3 eggs and rye toast and a coffee.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Keep it
though.
light, yeah.
A little bit of bacon though for me.
I like fruit though too, so that's the thing. Berries. If
love
I can get
fruit,
berries
man.
with breakfast,
Yeah.
berries, eggs, toast, I'm winning. But not all. I think that place might have berries though. I'm
Oh,
not sure.
probably.
So this is a weird little chunk. We're just talking about food for tomorrow, but I guess
Yeah.
it's realistically to answer the question of what are we going to do when we don't meal prep. Well, I didn't meal prep shit today, so that's what we're going to do.
And look how much it's on our mind. Like,
Yeah, already.
if we weren't having this conversation, we'd be still having it in our heads.
That's right. No, we'd be having it at your place.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's gonna. We'd be like, all right, we're going to the grocery store, blah blah blah.
yeah.
So
It's funny. It's like, oh, I don't have food tomorrow. We got all the workout protein carb, snack. Fuck.
you remember that Taco Bell commercial with the bodybuilders? Like, protein. I like protein. You like protein? Protein. Yeah. Anyway.
I wonder the protein value in that slosh that they have, that meat,
With
the Taco Bell meat.
oh fuck, I don't know.
I wonder what's actually like, how good that is.
I think I've maybe had Taco Bell like 3 times in my life.
Oh yeah, we had it in college quite a bit. We get right baked.
Really? I guess
Go get
so.
like a family pack each.
Sure. It's not for me. Seems like you're eating garbage to me.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I tried it again.
Yeah.
Probably a couple of years ago. I remember it was a mall in Toronto or something. They caught me just a sign. The looks of it, I was like, oh my God, that's meat and there's cheese and it's warm. I'm like, this looks amazing. Then the first bite, I was like, this is disgusting. I threw it out, man. Mm-hmm. It was so gross.
and that
I'm
takes a
like,
lot.
I'm like, yeah, exactly. For
Yeah.
me to waste food like that.
Yeah.
But it was like, I could taste that this was not real.
It's just like ground up chemical shit.
Like,
I don't know.
what it was. I'd like to find out though, 'cause since then I'm like,
Where's Google it,
yeah, Jamie,
Andy?
Andy,
Nope.
Anybody?
Nobody.
Tom.
We need to phone a friend. Anyway, yeah, so that's tomorrow. So we got some shit coming up, and it's cool to have everybody along for the ride. So,
Hell yeah.
what do you got coming up the next month? You got some fire shit, you said, and maybe some boxing shit. You started doing that here in BJJ.
Yeah, the boxing class.
That's hitting up big time.
It's ramping up big time.
That's awesome.
That's cool. I gotta do more with that. I gotta get more involved with that, more involved with the fire, and the mind rescue thing's coming up. So I gotta start doing that. I gotta stop chasing girls. I just need a nice girlfriend at my house.
Yep.
That's what I need right now, man, because
Yep.
everything gets prioritized underneath that, and I don't have time for all this shit when I have to drive so far to
Yeah.
meet all these nice girls. Like, there's so many nice girls out there, but they're far.
I can do the screening process for you if you want. Like, you're gonna cause trouble. Joel's got shit to do, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty on par with that.
Yeah. I mean, I know the crazy level that at least you need to some degree, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to find that balance for sure.
Yes. Yes. I need one that doesn't enable me. That will say, Joel, that's a bad idea. But then the ones that say that's bad, I'd be like, what the fuck you know? You're out of here.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm busy tonight actually, so I got someone else to go with the fire department.
No, but that's gonna have to be one of the goals, man.
2020.
I was thinking about it, and I actually canceled on an adult entertainment shoot that was offered to me. That's
Nice.
part of the story I was going to tell you
All right.
a little later. Last week I denied that, and I think I'm going to go the other route. I think I'm going to go the girlfriend route and try to behave instead of the crazy life route.
I got this is the 10-year anniversary for me too. It's something else I'll talk to you about later, but it's fun.
Okay. Sound good.
Yeah.
Sound good.
I just realized that this morning. I actually messaged Andy about it. I'm like, dude.
Spiggy?
Yeah, it's one for the books, and it's one that I can't really talk about forever.
Right.
It's awesome.
Right, that's good.
Yeah. Anyway, it's neat.
We'll get into that.
Time has passed, and life is interesting.
Yes, indeed.
So thank you, everyone, for coming along.
Yes.
And to all of our upcoming guests, I'm going to do a pre-thank you as well, because I'm stoked to have everybody on and get shit going.
Hell yeah.
So make an appointment, donate blood.
Donate blood. We the best.
Save a life.
All right.
M&P style.
Bye.
Bye. Fail.